Hi, it's Revived-Ep.2 here, and welcome to episode 2 of my career mode on FIFA 13 with Wigan Athletic. Here we go into our first friendly of the season. I decided I was going to take Rodriguez off, put him on the bench for this game to introduce him slowly into the team. So I brought Jordi Gomez on in place of him. And then the match got underway. For the first 5 minutes or so we were quite comfortable on the ball, but then we lost it, and yeah, I wasn't very confident going into this game anyway, but this moment just made it even worse for me, as they lobbed Al Habzi and went 1-0 up with Pojol or something like that. I think that's his name. Well, now, it was only a friendly, but I wanted to do as well as possible with Wigan in my first game. But then we got countered, and I was getting quite worried at this point. But luckily we defended well and got rid of it. But then they came back again, as you can see. And our defending was all over the place then. We eventually go on the attack again. Kone gets the ball here, crosses it in, unlucky to hit the target and offside there, not sure who that was. And then Kone gets the ball again, minutes after, plays in Jordi Gomez, who finesses it round the keeper into the bottom corner, which helped level the score for the team, making it 1-0. I do hope to make these videos a lot better than this in the future. It's a bit blurry for some reason, but yeah. Bit of a... well, that was never going to go in really, but had to try the lucky shot anyway. Pulshana collected it back, we played it round and lost it again. Then they again countered. They're quite accurate at their counters and passing, which made it quite hard. Great save by Al Habzi. Bit of panic defending. I think I will just say our defending was all over the place in most of this game. But then after the goal kick we won a free kick on halfway. Played it around a bit. Ran out of the defence, winning another free kick. I felt that I could score from here because I have many times before. So I decided to select Jordi Gomez, and yeah, this is what happened. I completely missed the goal, and I was never going to take one with him again. But then they countered again, scoring with Sanchez, I believe, making it 2-1 and putting them again in front, meaning we had more work to do. But there was still most of the half to go. No, not most of the half. Part of the half and all of the second half. And they again countered, which was getting quite irritating. We're always down the other end. But defending was a bit better this time. Awful clearance, put them in again. I was a bit worried here, but then defending improved and we won the ball back. And then the second half, the moment we'd all been waiting for, Jesse Rodriguez making his first appearance for the club, coming on as a substitute for Jordi Gomez, who probably was the man of the match at the time. They then had a free kick which they missed by quite a distance, but not as bad as my one. And we scored shortly after with Kone scoring a shot from outside the box, and that was pretty much all that happened in that match, ending 2-2, which is not bad for my first game in charge, saying we went behind twice and our defending was all over the place.
fantastic game of football and the very best that
I then decided that I wanted to possibly look at buying some more players to improve the team, and defence was definitely something I wanted to look at. Kone picked up a knock in that last match, but I decided to keep him in the starting 11 anyway, because I had a lot of players to put there, but he just suits the position best. Before I looked at transfers, I wanted to sim one of the friendlies against PSV. They didn't have the best team on. Strootman's not in the team, but Nossing is, and he scored against us. Figueroa getting sent off there in the 81st minute, but Espinosa did score very late on to equalise, winning 2 draws from 2 friendly matches there. I then decided to see what free agents were available. I decided to put in a bid for DeWitt, I think. Yep, I went in for him because he looked like a good player. He's only 24, worth £2.2 million, and he's free, so got to pick him up. And I needed some decent replacements if my players got injured or ran out of energy. As you can see, the contract was submitted there. Doesn't take long before I get a reply. As you can see, he's accepted that. I only decided to put him on a 1-year deal because he might not get any game time, and I don't want him taking out wages next season if he's not getting played. I then put someone out on loan, can't see his name very well. Then decided to have a look if DeWitt would actually fit into my team at all straight away, and I decided in the end that he wouldn't fit straight in, but I'm sure he'll get rotated in and out every now and then because he looks like a very promising young player, and he was free, so got to make the most of these things. I then looked at James MacArthur, thinking that he's not really a left wing back, he's more a defensive midfield player, and I wanted someone that was more suited to the left wing back position, which is what led me to having a look at some of the players going. I then used the sort of price that I was willing to spend because I don't really have that much money, so I went for 2 million max. Didn't find any great players, which I was quite disappointed about because I thought there'd be some good cheap players, but there doesn't seem to be any. And I decided to go for left back because I should play them there anyway. I was looking at Warnock for a while, and then I decided to go for Luke Shaw. He's a good, promising young player, 17, and would definitely be in my starting 11. I then thought about buying Fox as well, but I didn't really think he'd fit in that well. And then I went back over to Warnock and did eventually decide to put a bid in for him. £1.5 million, more than he's worth, but you know, if I need a player that badly, I'll pay anything. I then simmed yet another friendly against Atletico Madrid, which now I think about it, I should have really played because it would have been a very exciting match. They had mainly their reserves out, other than Diego Costa and Turan really, and they won 1-0 and they got 2 players sent off. But 1-0 against a club like Atletico Madrid I'm more than happy with. Offers for Luke Shaw and Stephen Warnock were both rejected because they just recently moved to those clubs, which I was quite disappointed about because I really wanted at least one of those. Then went back onto left back to see what else I could find. Found quite a few players. I would have bought Adriano, but I don't think I could have got him cheap. I eventually go in for Popov from West Brom. He's 27, so he's quite old, but he would more than fill my position at left wing back, I'm sure. He's quite a good player. Pretty solid at the back, which is what we're really looking for at the moment. I was just hoping to hear back from him as soon as possible to get the deal done and sorted, which I do eventually. Should have probably got rid of this. There you go, transfer offer accepted. And I decided to go in for his contract there. Put him on as much as I could, which was what he was already on. I think about a 2-year deal, I think it was. I really wanted to hear back from him quickly so I could get my business done before the halfway mark of the month, which I did, and he accepted it and joined the team. And it's good to have him on the team. Then I sent Fiery out on loan, and then put Popov into the team. He fits quite well. I wanted a more defensive player there, really, because we need a more solid back 4 or 5 as it is in this case, really, or 3, whatever you want to call it. Put MacArthur on the bench. Bosajor, not a big fan of, so put him in the reserves, but I'm sure he'll get played quite a bit. Just sort of simming towards the first game of the season, really. I probably should have had a look at who it was, but I didn't. So, yeah. That's pretty much the end of the video, really. So, thanks for watching, if you have held up this long. I'll try and improve videos in the future, because this has not been the greatest I've ever made. But for now, thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and tune in next time when we'll be playing Stoke City. Thank you. That should be a exciting game, but we should win it, really. So thanks for watching and goodbye.